Hi guys and welcome to episode 9 of this Giant Killers series on Football Manager 2016 with Alessandria, and today is the season review episode and we're going to start with the end of season awards. They've just been announced, so they are as follows. Fans player of the season is Manuel Maris with 60% of the vote. Christian Sosa came in second with 30% of the vote. Manuel Fichinella was third with 8% of the vote. Goal of the season was Massimo Leviso's goal against Gianna Eminio, and I'll try to load that up here. So it's just loading. So it was when we were playing our 4-1-1-3-1 formation. I forgot we actually played different formations this season. That was when we were hitting a bit of a rough patch of form. So Bonaloom heads it away. I think this is one I showed actually. Leviso takes a touch and boom, top corner. I think I did show that one in the episode that game was in. And that was the only goal in that game. We drew that 1-1-1. Signing of the season, Simone Manelli on loan from Fiorentina. It's an interesting one. I didn't think he played that much for us. Didn't really play that well for us either, but okay. Young player of the season, obviously Manuel Maris, star man. We will go into the stats a bit more in depth. We'll just run through these first. Top goal scorer, obviously Michel Marconi with 15 goals. Highest average rating, Manuel Maris, 7.76. Average rating is brilliant. Christian Sosa with the most assists, 11. Adriano Mezzavia had the best pass completion with 84%. Most player of the match awards went to Manuel Maris, understandably seeing as he has got 7.76 higher average rating for the season. Most yellow cards, Adriano Mezzavia. So not only can he pass the ball, he can kick a player too. And this is our season review. So it says we've been expected to be in the running for a playoff place, but performed even better than expected by finishing top of the pile as champions. We lost in the second qualifying round of the Italian Cup, as you know, against Pro Vercelli. Finished first in the Serie A, lost in the second round of the Serie C Cup against Cittadella, and won the Italian C Super Cup. Our match of the season was the 4-1 victory against Pro Piacenza. That was our final game of the season, wasn't it? That's nice that they put that as our match of the season. Moment to forget was the 5-1 defeat against Cremonese, who were title rivals at the time and throughout the season, really. Average attendance 2,146, which is 36% of the stadium. Total number of players used was 30, which is the highest in the Serie A. I didn't think I used that many players. I'm obviously wrong. Got the end of season team meeting here. We'll just do that. I normally get these wrong, but whatevs. It's obviously going to be a staying up job, isn't it? It's not going to be mid-table finish or anything. You've done brilliantly to get us promoted this season and you all deserve a good break. Hopefully when you get back there will be some new faces around here that can help us stay up next time around. Staying up is going to be a huge challenge, but when I know the squad are for, brilliant. That is exactly the sort of reaction I was after, lads. And everyone ends the season happy. Brilliant stuff. So here's our end of season confidence review from the board. I am intouchable. Intouchable? Untouchable. Delighted with the performance. Close performance in competitions entered was very good. Team's fantastic overall performance in the Serie A was a particular highlight. The signings I made were proven adequate. Fans are delighted with the signing of Simone Manelli. He didn't even play that well. I'm not complaining, but they're obviously watching a different player to me. Player performances proved to be at a very high level. Fans have been pleased with Alex Siri's former season. Yes, top centre-back Alex Siri. Top man. Speaking of centre-backs, I have tried to... Ooh. That's the team that wanted... Oh, he's quite old. Jeez. I understand he's a goalkeeper, but come on. I'm not signing an old age pensioner team. Jeez, 40 years old. Hey, a season injury report. Yes, we have had quite a few injuries. Which was the worst one? Longest spell out was Santiago Moreira with 5 months out. Knee tendonitis. I think at the beginning of the season he was actually going to be one of my starting centre-backs. Which is a bit strange, really, because I completely forgot about him when he came back. Gianmarco Bonucci out for 4 months. Michel Marconi, that one would have been a miss had we not had Ricardo Boccolon, who also spent a bit of time on the sidelines. I think most of the players did get injured. Most of the starting players. These guys have all performed well in training, blah, blah, blah. And I'll decide my pre-season start date. 6 weeks will do. That'll do me. Okay, so we will be back with a rundown of how the rest of the Italian leagues finished, who got promoted, who got relegated, who won the cups, who won the Champions League, who won the Europa League, and then we're looking at some team stats and player stats for us as well, and look at where we may need to improve for the next season. Okay, so I said I'd be back with the end of the season, and here it is. So we've avoided the tax hit. That's because we've not made any profit, barely. Blah blah blah. None of our players in the Player of the Year award. None of our players in Top Goal Scorer award. Massimo Leviso, for that awesome goal against Gian Arminio, has actually won the Serie C A Goal of the Year award. Well done to him. I've won the Manager of the Year award, a win ratio of 55%. Pretty pleased with that. And then Alex Siri and Manuel Maris have been selected in the Team of the Year. There's also been some contract add-ons triggered. So Michel Finney, Bruno Turalbi, they're all staff, aren't they? And then Alex Siri has been given his Team of the Year bonus of £2,300. So we shall just go into the leagues first of all. So we look at our league first, of course. What am I doing? Okay. Yeah. So here you can see, obviously we were champions, we got promoted. Bassano won the promotion playoffs. And I worked out how it actually worked. So you got 3 teams from each division of Serie C, the 3 teams that finished in the playoff places, all got put into a table, and the teams with the one team with the lowest number of points was like excluded, and then the other 8 teams played against each other in like quarterfinals, semi-finals to see who would win. So one person out of those 9 teams, one team out of them 9 teams actually got promoted, and it was Bassano from our league. So well done to them. In terms of the relegation, that was a bit more simple to understand. So there was 4 teams in the playoffs: Lumizan, Pro Piacenza, Cuneo and Cittadella. 2 teams were to get relegated, 2 teams were to stay up. Pro Piacenza and Cittadella managed to stay up, defeating Cuneo and Lumizan over 2 legs. And that is the way that finished. In Serie C B, obviously promotion and all that, a bit different. So we'll just show you the league table. Pisa obviously champions, no one else promoted, only Pisa from that division. Pontedera, Macaratese and Lupa Roma, who were the team that were interested in me. Not that I would have went to them, but thankfully I didn't. Were all relegated. And then Serie C, Catanzaro, the only team getting promoted to Serie B from that division. And Acrogas Monopoly, a bit of a board game. And Lupa Castelli Romani getting relegated from that league. So let's go up to Serie B? No, we're going to Serie B, the division we'll be playing in next season. Unfortunately, we won't be playing against Manuel Maris' old club because they got promoted. Spezia getting promoted along with Cagliari as champions and Novara also going up. Relegated were Virtus, Entella, Ternana, Como and Crotone. All getting relegated there, those 4 teams. Obviously us taking one of their places in that division. And in Serie A, it ended up with Juve as champions again. They just keep winning that league. Second and third get the Champions League places, and that's Napoli and Roma this season. And then we've got Lazio, Inter and AC Milan all getting the Europa League spots. Not really any surprise in the top 6 there, I would say. And in terms of relegation, so for these 3 teams we will be playing next season are Atalanta, Empoli and Carpi. Now, how did it go in the cups, I wonder? I will get there eventually. I think I've went the long way around. Okay, so we'll look at that was the Super Cup, which we obviously won. We'll look at the Italian Serie C Cup first of all. What stage did we enter at? Can't actually remember. There we go. We lost to Cittadella in the second round. So we'll follow Cittadella and how they got on. So in the third round, they got beat by Feralpi Salo. And then the quarter-final, Feralpi Salo got beat by Cremonese. Semi-final, Cremonese beat Pisano and Cosenza beat Arezzo. So it was Cosenza against Cremonese in the final. And Cosenza ended up 4-2 winners overall. Was it over 2 legs? So Cosenza won the Italian Serie C Cup. Obviously Italian C Super Cup, we know that we won it. And then Italian Super Cup, Lazio beat Juventus. I think that's the equivalent to the English Community Shield, where it's the league winner versus the cup winner. It's played... Oh, they played that abroad, so that was played in China. And Lazio beat them 2-0. I bet they were chuffed with that at the start of the season. Probably thought they were going to go on and win the league. Obviously they finished near the top. They finished fourth, didn't they? Yeah, they finished fourth in the Europa League spots. But Juventus just have the Italian league sewn up at the moment. Then the Italian Cup, Juve winning that one too, beating Sassuolo 3-0 in the final. Can't actually remember how far we got in this. We didn't get that far, if I recall correctly. Yeah, we got beat by Pro Vercelli in the second qualifying round. And then Pro Vercelli got beat 3-0 by AC Milan. AC Milan beat Empoli 1-0. Then Milan got knocked out by Sampdoria. That's interesting. Who did Sassuolo beat? They beat Lazio. So they beat a club called Latina. They beat Lazio 1-0. They beat Verona 1-0. Got beaten off Frosinone in the first leg of the semi-final, and then beat them 4-1 in the second leg. And then they lost 3-0 in the final. It's pretty good stuff from them, actually. We'll just go back into our league now. So we'll have a look at the team stats, and then we'll look at the player stats. So possession-wise, we are actually the 4th best with average possession in the league, with 51% of it. We're not really playing a possession game, but the fact that we're keeping the ball a lot is very encouraging. We've had 4 penalties, which is the joint highest number of penalties. We've scored 3 of them. So we're joint top in terms of penalties. Penalties? Who am I? Chris Waddle? Penalties. Headers won. We're 9th with 1,272. A bit of a way off Pavia. And what's the percentage? 61% heading percentage. Headers won. We're down in 14th, 61%. Yellow cards. We've had the 4th highest number of yellow cards with 49. And red cards, we're down in 14th with 0. We didn't actually have a player sent off this season in the league. That is great stuff. Not dirty at all from my team. And we were in the best form coming into the end of the season, I guess. Top for that. Home form, we were 3rd. Away form, we were top again. Games won in a row, we were 4th with 1 win in a row. Games lost in a row, we were 6th because we had none. And all these are just records. Let's get on to the attacking ones. So we had the highest number of goals. Obviously we beat Navarra's record. Was Navarra's record 59, did I say? I'm sure I said Navarra's record was 59. No, it was 58. So even if we hadn't been as good as that, Cremonese would have still beaten Navarra's record of goals scored in the league. But we got 65. Very nice number of goals. Top scorers, obviously. The cross completion ratio, we're 8th for that with 13%. Number of crosses completed, we're 4th with 165. Goals from corners, we've got the most in the league. Joint highest with Bassano on 9 goals from corners. Goals from direct free kicks, we've got none. There was only actually 3 direct free kicks scored this season. 2 to Renat and 1 for Pavia. Goals from indirect free kicks, we've got 5. We're fourth in that. Cremonese got 8. Pro Patria and Mantova both got 6. Pass completion ratio, 75%, 8th, but it's all pretty close. Like, there's a lot of teams on 75%. Shots on target ratio, yeah, ours isn't that good, 10th, 38%. We've had the most shots on target though, 215. Fouls against, mid-table again. Dribbles per game, 8th. Defending, right, goals conceded. We are 8th with that, with 40 conceded. It's not too bad. Nothing compared to the 61 of Lumazan, but I still like to get that number down a bit. Goals conceded from corners, conceded 3. None from direct free kicks. And oh dear, we're the worst for conceding goals from indirect free kicks. We've conceded 10. That's not good. And the 9th for clean sheets. Average attendance for us, 2,146, so 5th in the league for average attendance. Average attendance by capacity with 36%, so we're 2nd for that one. And finances, net transfer spend, everyone's 0. Salary per annum, we're quite high, we're 7th highest. Now finances are insecure at the moment. So we'll just have a quick look at the player stats. I'm concerned about the length of time this season review's going. Just wanted to have a bit of a quicker episode really. So top goal scorer, we've got Michel Marconi in 6th with 15 goals. Evan Napoli of Frenart being the top scorer with 24 there. And then most assists, Christian Sosa's 4th with 11, which isn't too bad. No one in the most distance. Gianni Manfran, who is on loan at us and unfortunately would cost us £1.8 million to buy, and we don't have that kind of money, so he'll be going at the end of the season. But he's got the most key tackles. And no, he hasn't got the most key tackles. What am I talking about? He's got the second most key tackles with 31. And we haven't got anyone the least conceded. Most clean sheets? Nope. Most tackles per match? Nope. Most dribbles per match? Manuel Maris is 6th with 3.03 dribbles per game. Manuel Maris has got the most key passes as well with 206. And then Michel Marconi is 6th with in the best at hitting target chart with 51%. And we're just going at the squad for a quick second. Have a look at, just talk through the players that I think will be leaving and everything. Didn't mean to go on squad depth. I'm just so trigger happy with this mouse, just clicking things all the time. Okay. So in terms of goalkeepers, I think Emmanuel Nordi's pretty okay. I probably won't be looking at getting another goalie in, especially with that, like I said, our finances the way they are. A lot of the team's going to remain the same. I would like to try and get Gianni Manfran in on loan again next season, but we have got Santiago Marrero. Even though he's 34, he was going to be my first choice centre back at the beginning of the series, so I'll probably give him a chance. Christian Sosa is obviously going to stay. Sabato did well at left back all season too. We've got Vito Francesco, he might be leaving. I think there's going to be more people leaving the club than there is coming in. For the financial sake of the club and for the fact that they're unhappy, and I don't want unhappy players at the club. Adriano Mezzavia is getting on a bit, as is Laviso. So maybe we're going to start to put in. Well, Nico starts some games anyway, so maybe we need to start putting in one of the younger players like Cittadino or Spriano. Or maybe that's an area we need to strengthen in centre midfield. Possibly. And in terms of the attacking midfielders, Bonaperti, he's only 24, should be here a while. Vishnala's only 24. We've got a very young attack. Michel Marconi getting on a little bit, but he's still 27, so he still should have a bit of, quite a lot of goals in him, as the same with Boccolon, who will happily be rotated into the squad if Marconi gets injured or if Marconi drops form or anything. So not really expecting to do that much in the transfer window, but I say that a lot, and then I see players that I want and I just spend, which is probably not the best idea given our current financial situation, which I'll just show you now. So we're minus 604,186, which is better than it was. It was minus $1 million. And we made a profit this season of 161,303, but we're only halfway through June. I meant to say this month, only halfway through June, so that's probably likely to decrease. We have got a transfer budget. We've got a wage budget to play with too. There will be players leaving, so maybe we could spend, but I only want to spend in areas that I need. So maybe centre midfielder, Manfrano on loan, hopefully. If not, look for another centre back. Then maybe left wing back. I don't feel like any of the players other than Sabato, who's been playing regularly, have really made a claim to challenge him at left wing back, or left back even. So maybe that's an area to strengthen too. So centre back, left back, maybe a backup goalkeeper, and a centre midfielder. That's all I think we need really. We'll probably get a few loan signings in as well. If you notice, we've got like six loan signings, 6 loanees in this season. So we'll probably do that again next season in Serie B. But yeah, looking forward to Serie B. I think our expectation should be quite low. We should just be to maybe avoid relegation or get a mid-table place, but hopefully we can stay in the league next season and push on from there. But that is it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, get all my content when it comes out. Feel free to leave a comment below about how you feel the season's gone, who you feel the best players are, where you think I need to strengthen for next season, and maybe how you think I'm going to do next season. We'll be back in the next episode for the season preview, probably be the season preview and the first game of the season, maybe something like that, first competitive game. But yeah, that is it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.